I was supposed to make this dinner for Andrew before he left, but he had ended up wanting pizza, so I'm making it now. So here we go, apple juice chicken. First, I like to season the meat. Some oriental seasoning, cloves. You can add things like nutmeg, but I mean, that's already in there. I like to add a little extra garlic. Apple juice chicken is supposed to taste a lot like bourbon chicken, so I add this brown sugar bourbon seasoning. You will find that I make apple juice chicken quite differently every time I make it. It's never exactly the same, so this is how I made it this time. For the sauce, I'm going to add garlic and apple cider vinegar, apple juice, light soy sauce, Kikkoman. Make sure you use Kikkoman. Never use any other brand because it's just going to taste like garbage if you do. And I also add some red pepper flakes and chicken stock or broth, whichever is fine. Now, normally what I would do is I would cook the chicken and then I would put this right in the pan and cook it down into the chicken, but I'm doing it slightly different today. So I'm making the sauce, I'm cooking the chicken to a sear, and then I'm going to put the uncooked chicken in the oven with the sauce on top. Oh, and I also add brown sugar. Don't want to forget that.
We got where were you? You left. Okay, look at you go. That was a little weird. Hi, Adam.
Okay, so here I am searing the meat because I just want it to have a good texture, and because I'm cooking so much, it would just take forever for me to just cook it all on the stove. So I'm just searing it, popping it in the oven, and letting it finish in the oven. Tonight we actually have 2 guests, so that's 16 people. Therefore, I'm using 2 5-pound bags, so that's 10 pounds of potatoes. Sometimes I'll use even more than that, but that's what we're doing tonight. Normally I would take the time to pick off all the stems or any blemishes, but I really didn't want dinner to take 3 hours tonight because I had company, and I figured it's not that big a deal for people to pick off their own stems. I have a double oven, so I am cooking my green beans in the lower oven. I'm adding chicken stock, garlic, Kikkoman soy sauce. And pepper. I want these to have some flavor. Now is the part where I'm adding the sauce to the seared chicken. It is not fully cooked. This is going to go in the oven at 350 for, 20 minutes until it's done. I'm adding a little salt to my potatoes. And I'm cutting up some onions to add to the green beans. Onions are aromatic, so you kind of want to cook them up a little bit first to release all their flavors. Okay, these look good. I'm just gonna go ahead and add them right to the green beans. Okay, so I got the potatoes all mashed up, added the seasonings and the sour cream. The green beans are looking good. Still a little crunchy. Could have used a few more minutes. And I don't know, everything looks good. Everything tastes good. So it's time to get it all served up.
Chicken.
Oops.
You just spilled it like food.
Yeah, I did.
I'm starting with Modi's plate because when I make plates, I go youngest to oldest.
Oh, fuck.
Need something, sir?
Some of the big kids are just making their own plates.
I'm definitely gonna be eating more.
Hello, Donnie.
Ah, my toe. I just stubbed my toe. It hurt really bad.
All right, well, thanks for watching and hanging out, and hope to see you again next time.